the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Once more with Harvey. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Off the play fake, Nix. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. This defense for the Dolphins, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happened after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Hamler now on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. A give left side. Here's Achane. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. But you look at this Bronco defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
From the gun on 3rd down. Crawford. And that is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Now it's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They'll go play action with Nix. In the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on 3rd down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys. A great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that first down.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. We're scoreless after 1.
And the Broncos first down.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Now inside the 25. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboys. 60 Bison. 60.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Big chance. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
H.N. once more, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2.
It's now 3rd and goal.
H.N. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
2nd and 10. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Bombers.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Dolphins' 43-yard line.
Throwing Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Nix to the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Harvey. Trotting. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A very solid gain of 27.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. Nix going to give to Harvey. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Harvey is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Shed here. Hey, motion.
They'll go. Here's Harvey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Crawford. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Pretty good throw there by the rookie to move the chains. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now they'll change things up.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but it did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Nix. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, a combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos first down.
Looking to throw. Nix. And this is going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result. No time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, on my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high.
Now a 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead with Harvey. And they see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Nice 44.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Chan on 1st and 10. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Crawford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys!
A run straight ahead with Achan. That's a room to maneuver. And down inside the 15 he goes. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
At the Broncos' 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Crawford. This one thrown underneath to Achan. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And returning it, here's Hamler. Still moving. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 54 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
70 Lions. 19.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18.
Operating from the gun. Crawford. This complete to Jones. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st.
It's 4th down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their 1st, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40.
60 Eagles. Count.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. Up the middle, Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He targets Ingram for another grab. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Broncos first down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Denver.
They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Franklin.
Next is pass.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. He finds his man, complete. That's Franklin. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Crawford. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Count 19. Count 19.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Operating from the gun, Crawford. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Third and 4.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick is good. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nix into the hands of Ingram. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. His throw incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Here's Nix. Finding Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Back to the air with Nix. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Jordan Brooks with it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. the middle here with Wright. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll run again. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No.